This next act is, I have to explain to you a little bit. Watching it out of context would be sort of strange. You might not understand what the fuck is going on exactly. It's from a Broadway musical called Sweet Charity. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, it's a 60s, it's somewhere around the 60s. Go-go dancing and mod was in. So a lot of the dancing you're going to see is from that era. It's by a little-known choreographer. You might not know a man named Bob Fosse. He's kind of a rip-off artist. I don't know. By the way, a quick story about Bob Fosse. The whole jazz hand story. It was because he was going through withdrawals from the party the night before. He'd always be like, "Put your hands up, everybody. I need a drink." This is called the Rich Mans Frug. And it is a part of the musical where Bob Fosse is going to show his comical side. Not a lot of people saw his comical side. It's hard to do comedy in choreography, but he wanted to sort of make fun and poke at the upper class, the elite, the rich people in New York City. The people who, when they went out to cocktail or to party, they were snooty. They had to be very stiff. We're having a great time. We're having a grand time. What a wonderful time this is. Yeah, and they were so worried about how cool and collected they looked, they didn't want to drop their... So even in the midst of doing these crazy dances, they still wanted to maintain their posturing. And as the piece progresses, it's in 3 parts. You'll see at one point, they realize sort of how ludicrous the situation is, and they have a reaction to that. They're like, "What are we doing here, people? We are dancing, for God's sakes." And then in the 3rd bit, they decide, what are we going to do with our lives? We're going to live it, and that's what they do. This group numbers 22 people strong. They come from right down the street at my home, Lanny's Clocktower Cabaret. They are quite simply the Clocktower Clockettes! keep going, girls. You know it. Yeah, keep going. These are your 2014 Clocktower Clockettes! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Get on your feet for that one! WT, fuck! Well, I'm speechless. First of all, not a single one of them stopped a single bit of choreography. Viva la burlesque! Yeah! Wow! I'm so proud of them. I want to cry little tears of whiskey. But then I'd get sober, so I won't. That is a true testament to burlesque, though. I will say this, yes. If you know a burlesque girl in your life, or you are a burlesque girl, you know there is no fucking around. Yeah. I've been to musicals. I've seen stage musicals where the music cut out much like that, and I saw the whole cast just kind of stop and look around. But in a burlesque show, they're like, fuck that! Yeah. Proud.